Oh, sorry. I just deafened all of you. Oh, man. It feels so good to be back. We have a lot to catch up on. It's been a long time. I know. Probably like 4 months. I'm sorry. Look. Clearly there's good reason. And you guys are seeing it now. I moved. I used to be in a very small apartment in New York City. So me and my family, we moved to a random location. But I'm not gonna dox myself. But we did move to a new place. I love this place. Like, I've been able to kind of make it very homey, as you guys can see. We have a couple things on the schedule today. Hiatus, what happened, Weebcon, and then we're gonna move into some videos. All that wrapped into a 4-hour stream. I hope everyone is ready for the journey. I hope everyone is strapped in, buckled up. So here's what happened. Last August, I forgot the camera's here, by the way. I have 2 monitors now. That's another big thing. So I should talk more to you guys. Hi. Here's what happened. My mom was like, it's time for me to retire. So we said, cool. Once you retire, let's start looking into what we can do. We started going to see more houses, and it took us about 3 or 4 months. We threw a bunch of offers at the wall. You know, we just kept throwing offers. By the end, we were desperate. We were like, oh, I can't. We just keep on getting rejected on our offers. And let me tell you guys, if you ever plan to buy a house, you're going to face it. I think we probably put in like at least 20 offers and none of them got accepted. And I think on our 21st offer was when something finally came through. So as a result, you know, we live here. It took a really long time, and then come January, we're meeting with contractors. We couldn't even bring any of our things from the Bronx yet until we got the contractors kind of signed off to do the work that they had to do. We had to, like, the roof, we had to paint, we had all this bullshit that we had to get done before we could come in here. This room did not look like this, and this color, and this flooring. This had carpet, the sides were a completely different color. Everyone was like surprised how awesome the room color is. And the reason is, I have been thinking about this room color for the longest fucking time, okay? I love this color. It's called Cosmic Cobalt. This has been the room color I had dreamt about for years. November, you guys remember, I was kind of going back and forth. Like, I had a concert this week. I had 2 concerts back to back. And then I went to Anime NYC for a weekend. And then I had like 1 day of streaming. And then I went to North Carolina. And then I got back. I was working nonstop for 3 weeks, along with like helping to like set up the house. And then we went to Florida for 2 weeks. I come back and we're immediately getting back into the house things and everything. And let me tell you this. Come here. Let me tell you guys this for one thing. You do not know how much bullshit you've been holding on to over the years until you are on that last couple of days that you are about to move, and all of a sudden you have boxes of shit that you were like, I didn't even know I had this. Look, I know there are a lot of people who live very minimal lives. That's not me. You guys can clearly see that's not me, and that's none of my friends. Maybe Eric. And this is literally a moment of, damn, bitch, you live like this? Yeah, it literally is. This is the funny part. It's just there's so much that went on, and you know, we'll be telling stories for months. You know, shout out to my friends. They really came in clutch there. It's funny because there's stories that have to do with that very day, but I'm gonna kind of keep it to this one. We had to move this giant ass cabinet. I don't even know if you guys ever saw it. I used to have a giant gray cabinet right in the back behind me. Look, so this big ass cabinet, right, is heavy, okay? Even if you remove the doors, you remove the shelves, that shit's heavy. And even if it's not heavy, it's bulky, right? So it was me, Eric, Ray, and my dad. And lived in a New York City apartment on the 2nd floor, okay? So we still had to somehow bring it from there to the street. We finally were able to take it out of the apartment, but then it came the stairs, which was the hard part. I'm telling you right now, my arms almost ripped out of the sockets while we were holding on to this thing. And my dad was on the other side. He was the only person on the other side, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, I almost let go of this giant cabinet, and my dad's on the other side, and I'm like, oh! And this thing almost came crashing, but we somehow managed to fix it. Like, we really did. And it was kind of crazy because everyone made it. We finally made it all the way to the end. We made it out, loaded it onto the U-Haul. Everything else was kind of like not too heavy, and we made it. We did it. That was fucking crazy, guys. I forgot to say cheers. Now you guys can actually hear me when I say this. Cheers to everybody. I know this is not Coke Zero. I'm not abandoning the Coke Zero family, but I only have Diet Pepsi in my fridge, and Pepsi Zero. Cheers. Back to the story at hand. I asked the guys to get there at 9:30 because I said, guys, I need you there at 9:30. We're renting a truck. 9:30 on the dot, no exception. And they made it. We started immediately. First thing we did was the cabinet because that was the one we had to make sure we got onto the truck. That was one of the biggest reasons we got the truck in the first place. We brought the TVs, we brought my, old entertainment system, which is now downstairs in the living room. Yeah, by the way, we have 2 floors. We have an attic, we don't have a basement. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that happened, but I'm happy about this place. I'm happy with the furniture, I'm happy with the layout. In the process of moving, the last week before I was moving, because I packed up my computer setup, my monitor cracked in transit. I have no clue. I wrapped that thing with bubble wrap in its original box. Everything was fine and dandy. I don't know what happened. This bitch was cracked up, and I was like, how in the world did this happen? Hold on, I'm gonna find a photo because it's kind of funny. It was cracked on the left side of the monitor, gone. And I was like, ain't no way, bruh. This is not happening. And the next day, I told my parents, please, could you please just drive me to Micro Center so we can pick up this new monitor. And in doing so, I said, fuck it, let me just get 2. Let me just do it. Let's make this into something that we need. And I made it work. And there's still a lot of room for doing things, but let's just say PlayStation 5 is right behind here. I still have yet to set this up, but I do have a capture card that we can use. I got this for my birthday, but we will be using this to, stream games on Switch and stream games on the PS5 when the time comes. So PlayStation 5's there. I guess the quick tour right here, you guys can't really tell, but right here is my retro console setup. You guys haven't been able to see it. I know it's just slightly messy, but I have pretty much every major retro console out there. So NES, SNES, Nintendo 64, I still need a GameCube, I have my Wii and my Wii U. These 2 drawers, they have retro handhelds in them, so you guys remember I bought a bunch of them. So I wanted this setup and I made it happen. And the PlayStation Classics up front, Switch is there, but I have another dock from my old Switch that I'm going to move the dock over here, so that we can bring this Switch over there and we can do streaming. PlayStation 2, which actually works on the TV. Special shout out to Kaiko Labs, they're really cool. PlayStation 1 over there, PlayStation 3 here, and a PlayStation 4 there. So we literally have most consoles. We have my 360 and the Kinect. I do want to get the Xbox original at one point, and the Xbox One that goes there. And this will just kind of be for accessories, this last one over here. You guys can't see it. I'm so fucking big. Hold on. Damn, I'm a lot shorter than I thought. So that is my setup. This area needs to still be cleaned, but that over there, you guys can see it, is also from IKEA. It is kind of like my display cabinet. You guys remember I used to have a crazy collection right on top of my setup there. Kind of cluttered. I know this is still a little cluttered, but it's a little more organized than it used to be. I'm gonna put all those Gundams that we're building, those in that bag over there, on that top shelf. I got my anime figures on one. I got my Nandoroids and the smaller figures and Figma on this shelf right here. I got some Legos that are going on the bottom. I know you guys remember I used to have a huge collection of Legos. They're all in boxes. I think they're gonna stay in the boxes, but we have 3 sets that we're gonna be building on stream, and I'm gonna put them on display in that case. On the top, there's some extra figures and stuff like that I kind of don't feel like taking out of the box. There's a couple Gundams that they're gonna stay in the box again. Those are not worth, it's not that they're worth money, they might be worth money, but it's more of I just want to keep them that way. They just look really nice either way, the fact that you own them, and also in the future, if I wanted to sell them, I can. It's easy. Here's the other thing I didn't get a chance to show you guys. I became really big into energy drinks. Yo, what's up, Carla? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So I became really big into energy drinks as of recently. These are the Nyan and Aethel GamerSupps cups, shaker cups. I've been really into energy drinks. GamerSupps has been a really cool company to kind of drink from. The Blowhole Blast is a really good flavor. Highly recommend it. These are really cool cups. They're special designed. Really like them, so I'm putting them on display. And eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to be sponsored by GamerSupps. That would be really cool. But for now, actually, I'll just put them here. This camera actually does a really good job. It does a lot of really good work. The fun part is I plug this in directly to the computer. I'm a dumbass because this computer case has a USB-C on it, and clearly it works on the back. And I'm over here guys, let me go ahead and buy a bunch of these accessories, this USB-C adapter, and just plug it into the front. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm over here setting up my computer again, and I'm like, oh look, there's a USB-C. I've been hearing, I was like, if you use the USB-C like this, it actually destroys your resolution. Like, it goes down to like 1080p 30 or 720p 60. Like, it's not great. And so I'm sitting here, and I'm like, no fucking way, dude. This entire thing is happening. And it was empty. It's been empty for years, and I've never used it. Now we're here. PC is here. That's getting a needed upgrade very soon. I do have a case for it, and I do want to show it off at some point. It is still in the box. I don't want to take it out yet because I don't have parts for it. Like, that's going to be a whole new upgrade. I've had this computer for about 6 years now, so you guys can understand that, like, you know, if you do streaming, you do gaming a lot, you know, 6 years is around the time you should start looking for upgrades. I don't know how my computer hasn't blown up yet, but it hasn't. And that's good. Right, so I'm kind of at that point where I need to upgrade. We also have a bunch of the plushies that were on my bed and everything just kind of smushed into the corner there with on my bed. And for those people who are wondering how I sleep fine. Perfectly fine, by the way. I sleep really nicely at night. Just saying. But yes, everything is going well, actually. We're enjoying having a good time in the new room. The space is nice. Kind of talked about a little bit about the plans. Oh, another thing. I became a fucking Apex player. That's nothing bad. Apex players are fun. You guys might not remember the one time I played Apex a long time ago, and I probably would cringe if I ever saw that footage. I played it, and I literally died 45 seconds to a minute into the game. It's kind of crazy. Now I play ranked, so me and Eddy actually play it a lot. But yes, we actually did end up like playing Apex, and you'll see a lot more Apex streams moving forward, which are going to be really cool. Other thing, you might have noticed this goal counter up here. We finally got one working. We are on the road to affiliate. We're almost at 50 followers. Once we're there, we'll be able to monetize. We'll be able to put out bits and all this really cool stuff. I think I mentioned this earlier. We have panels. We have Twitch channel panels that were designed late last year by my friend and artist Henry. A shout out to him. Go check his Twitter out right there. He did all of that, plus he designed my new OC, and eventually, who knows, maybe we'll go down the route of the VTubing. We'll see. I am actually on the lookout for an artist to do a reference sheet for me, for my character, and we can eventually do a VTuber for him. So that would be really cool. Also, Ray, Meatloaf Man, who you've seen in the chat helping me to kind of sort out all the tech support stuff. He does my thumbnail art. His link is also in the bio below, and you guys can check him out as well. You guys can check out his Twitter, and he'll be able to do some art commissions for you as well if you ask him. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So we moved. If you guys ever have the opportunity to move into your own space and move into a nice bigger space, highly recommend it. Oh, I have my 3 Supreme skateboards. They're finally up on the wall here. They look really nice. I think I have a picture to show you guys. Alright, so this is what it looks like right now. You guys can kind of see it. It's really cool because, like, the boards are, like, they're there. Like, you can see it. That's pretty dope. And then you see that print that I got from V1 Tech. And we took their photos. This is a really cool. Happy I was finally able to figure that out. And then we have the 3 boards there. And then you have my AC. So that's kind of what you got to see on that end. I guess there's some other things I gotta talk about. Last week, we went to Dallas in Weebcon. Guys, that was the best experience of my entire life. Like, I'm keeping it 100%, 2 weeks actually. It's already been 2 weeks already. That shit was crazy, guys. Like, in my entire life, never expected that I would love that. Like, it's so much so that I already got tickets for next year's Weebcon. I got to meet, and I got to show you this. Woo! So I got stories related to Weebcon. I wanted to start with this first. So you guys know I've been kind of going down the VTuber rabbit hole for a while now. That's kind of another reason why I stopped. I missed being a viewer in people's chats. So as a result, I kind of just decided to take a break because I wanted to figure out what I enjoyed. You know, do I like being a viewer? Do I like being a streamer? And that was kind of things that I was trying to figure out. And I did actually end up figuring out, because clearly we're here, in that I want to find a nice healthy balance, which is why we're going to be doing about 3 streams a week unless one day I decide to go full-time. So 2 to 3 streams a week is kind of what we're looking at right now, just so that I have some time to also like enjoy my life and to enjoy kind of like slow potential growth and just enjoy my own kind of setup and everything. Enjoy my own games and stuff like that. And I was really trying to go for like, I could be a 5 days a week streamer. I cannot be a 5 days a week streamer. It's just not gonna happen. And I want my weekends, as you guys know. So I'm gonna keep this to be like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Thursday, Friday. I know there's so many people who are part-time streamers who do the exact same thing. Even a lot of big VTubers, like they only stream 2 or 3 times, 4 times a week. Like they're not full-time. I did want to kind of enjoy a lot of the streams that I wasn't able to, and I did. And that's kind of what got me in that I want to be able to do more than just that. And so I like to find a nice healthy balance. We did go to Weebcon primarily because obviously you guys know I run my own photography company. You go ahead, follow my company's Instagram. We post pretty much all the time there. We actually have a huge round of photos that's coming up very soon. So definitely take a look at that. We went because I run the company. That was going to be our first out-of-state event. The other option was to go to Anime Boston, but I wasn't going to get the opportunities that I was getting at Weebcon to meet voice actors, to meet VTubers. Then if I went to Anime Boston, I would have met a lot of cool cosplayers at Anime Boston, but I would not have met as many cool VTubers and voice actors and people in the industry going to Anime Boston compared to me going to Weebcon in Dallas. And let me just show you guys why I'm excited. Because I got this poster signed by most of the people on here! And then some, guys. If you guys don't know who these people are, what are you waiting for? I got it signed by most of the people on here, guys. That's crazy. See? Literally, I got most people to sign. Yuzu, what did you sign? Okay, I thought she put a penis on her Z, but she did not. But yes, I got Yuzu to sign underneath me. I got everyone to sign it. I'm blocking some people. Vienna, Frame, Tricky, Rainho, Persephone, Onigiri, Bao, Rikami, our PPR, Chibidoki, and Pixcat. And I got Camilla to sign on Cinder's Titties. There are a couple that I did not get a chance to catch. I didn't see Fifi. I know she was there, but I don't think she was doing like fan meet and greet, so that was fine. Same with Top. Same with Joel. I did think I saw Joel, but because he didn't like make a big deal about like his appearance, he didn't want to show like tell people what he looked like and everything. I wasn't gonna push to find him and say, hey, I know you're Joel, Porcelain Maid. Can you please sign my poster? I respected people outside of Ooh Land. I did not talk to a single VTuber if I saw they were just trying to enjoy the con. It's the most respectful thing to do. And another thing is, when I was showing you guys the photos earlier, I made sure that I didn't want to show you guys any of the pictures I took with the VTubers because it did show their faces. For their privacy's sake, I'm not going to dox them. That was really fun. I got to add to my fairy tale poster, it's in the other room, and my Sailor Moon poster. I met the voice actress for Sailor Mercury, Kate Higgins. Oh, and this is a really cool one. It's right here too, so I was able to show you guys. I have my game cases right here, which is really nice. I got it signed by the voice actor for Miles Morales, everyone. And he was so cool. He was so cool. He was like, my boy. And we ended up on his Instagram too. Me, Eddie, and Eric ended up on his Instagram. We were like, yeah, we're from the Bronx. And he was like, hey, we got the BX, we got the boogie down. And I'm like, yes, bro, let's go. He was so cool. He was the coolest person ever. And we got a chance to really chat. I got the fact that he autographed it, like, it just made my day. It was so cool. At the end of the day, that was really cool. What's good? WolfX23, Eddy. You guys know him. He's my editor and also my partner for the LCAP. Go check him out as well on his Instagram. He's really cool. But yeah, so we have a lot of things. I mean, just like, it was so cool. Like, everything it was just such a fun event. And he was so radiant. Again, we ended up on Instagram. The fact of the matter is, you don't really see voice actors or people who are so genuine like that, who want to really get to know their fans, or like, you know, like get excited when they find out that they're from the same area. You might hear like a story here and there about like, oh yeah, you know, one of the voice actresses was like, your name is the same name as my first boyfriend. Cool. You know, I was like, okay. It's just it's very different from like, hey, we got the BX in the building. Like, that was hella cool. Also, it was really surprising. I thought there would be a lot more people who flew in besides like like celebrities and stuff like that. But a lot of people were local. They're local from Dallas or even just Texas, Midwest region. Some people I knew drove from Missouri. And so when I was talking to some of the VTubers and I was like, I flew with my crew from New York, they were like, are you guys fucking crazy? But let me be clear, guys. Let me keep it clear for a second. We go to CPAC every year. We're actually going to go back in a couple weeks. So there's going to be a story post coming out very soon about that. We will be going as press. I think maybe only one of the years I ever saw somebody say they flew from like Germany to be at CPAC. Now, I don't think it'll happen this year. The furthest I know people are coming from New York, New Jersey, maybe Pennsylvania, besides the actors and actresses, because I know they announced Emi Richu was going, and then she's coming from Japan, you know, so like obviously that's a big one. But yeah, I just don't think that I would see a bunch of people coming from far away to go to Castle Point Anime Con. There were a couple of people, I'm not gonna lie, there were a few people who were like, yes, I drove 20 hours from Missouri, or I'm from Florida, I'm from California, you know, I did see a few of them at Weebcon, but just really surprised that there were a lot of people who are more local. And yes, because of just how awesome that con was, we already bought tickets for next year, we booked like hotels and everything, like we're good for next year, you know? We are 100% going back. And as much as I love Anime Boston, I gotta give it to Weebcon, they killed it. This year they killed it, and can't wait to go back. After party was so lit. You guys should have seen Eddy. This guy was literally the life of the party. Oh my god. I've never, like, you know, Eddy and I have known each other for almost 10 years now at this point, and I've never seen this guy break down the moves the way that he did. Oh my god. That was so fun. I mean, yeah, same thing here. Like, I don't think I've ever partied that hard at an after party. Yeah, yo, it's good, Ray. Welcome back. It's so crazy. No, it's so true. I've never seen Eddy break down the moves that fucking hard before. There was somebody, like, people hyping this dude up. He was dancing with Discord mods, like, and famous Discord mods. Like, we're not just talking like the Discord kitten meme. He was dancing with VTuber Discord mods, bro. Eddy was the life of the party, and we got invited to an after party. You know, it was a Saturday, and we were so tired from the previous night that we just, like, we left probably closer to midnight on the second day because it was just, like, dead. And we had to check in for the flight, we had to start packing our stuff, so we just had a lot of things to do that just, we decided to leave. But next year, not gonna make that mistake because we definitely, that would have been really cool to say. Either way, we're tired, you know, we got a lot of shit to do. But don't worry, next year, I got us. Next year, we're gonna do amazing stuff. Who knows, we might end up staying at the Gaylord, we'll see. It was really beautiful, oh my god, the setting was gorgeous. You guys see the video that we posted on the photography page? The video that Eddy took and made on CapCut of all things, by the way, like, I mean, crazy. And it's not even colored video, and he made it look so clean, bro. So clean. It looks so good. And it just captures the beauty of the location. They have a model of the Alamo, high ceiling with like glass in the, like, where the light comes in. I mean, it was clear. That's where all the cosplay photographers were going. They were gonna go there so that they can, like, you know, get really cool shots. And I've seen a lot of really cool shots. It was a little overwhelming for me because I'm still trying to get my, like, we have a following, but I'm trying to like increase it. And we had people who were just really good cosplay photographers there who've had a lot more experience, who were just kind of monopolizing that area. And like, I felt kind of weird asking any cosplayer, hey, can you do it? Because a lot of times they had cosplay photographers with them. So it felt a little weird for me to go up to and ask them. But like, for example, at a place like CPAC or near Comic-Con or Anime NYC, I have zero problem going up to people there. Not because it's my stomping ground, but because people are a lot more chill there. Like, you're walking in the halls, and to get cosplay photos, everyone is there so they can take cosplay photos. And so they don't care if there are 10 cosplay photographers on them. Every single one of them wants a photo. You take their photo, they're gonna love it. Now, you don't get probably as many, like, responses. You probably get more numbers at New York Comic-Con of, like, oh yeah, I have 300 cosplayers, as opposed to, like, I have 30. And that is also another thing I did want to mention. The reason we did this was actually because we decided that, because this is our first con, and also because I was going to get that poster signed, that's kind of what we were doing, we made it a 75-25. That means 75% chill, we're just chilling, enjoying the con, enjoying the vibes, and 25% work. And I 100% agree that that's exactly what we did. We were able to finish most of the photos pretty much within the first week of us returning, which is not unheard of, but it's very rare. For those of you guys that are just joining us, this is the poster that we did get signed. I did the count. we pretty much missed only like 3 or 4 people, and they actually never showed their faces. Realistically, I got everyone that did show their face at the convention for a meet and greet or some sort. So it's really cool. We got literally everyone and then some, because they did announce a second wave, and some of those people are here, and we did not get a chance to do it. Get their autographs. This would be a really cool poster to frame, and I probably might at some point, but for now it stays safe and sound in this poster tube, which surprisingly did not cause issues for me at TSA, but my camera did. And what's funny is that Eddy, coming into Newark, had his old ass camera in his bag, just threw that thing into TSA. TSA did not say shit, bruh. They did not give a fuck. And then for me, they were like, guys, you take your stuff over into the corner right there. And the guy took a swab, started swabbing the inside of my bag, and I'm like, what the fuck, bruh? I don't got drugs in there or anything. Like, what's going on? He started throwing around my, like, cables and shit like that. They were throwing my, like, the Allen key. Like, my shit was not in the same place it was at the end. I was like, no way. And then, oh, it's the recorder. They took out the recorder, and then they swapped the inside, and I'm like, bro, and Eddy had this idea. He was like, bro, they probably thought it was a taser. And I'm like, you know, you're fucking right. It does look like a taser. But, like, it doesn't explain why they swabbed the bag. Either way. They literally did not give a shit, bro. They were throwing my stuff around. And I was telling the guy, I'm like, bro, hello? That's like $3,000 worth of camera equipment. What the fuck are you doing? And they're essentially saying, I'm just doing my job. Oh my god. So on the way back, I took all the precautions, but I said, yo, if Eddy was able to keep his camera in his bag and they don't say anything, I'm just gonna keep the camera in the bag. And I did. I took out the iPad and I put it in. Guess what didn't get caught this time? The camera bag. The Dallas security does not give a shit, bro. They don't care. They do not care. They were just like, oh, okay, goodbye, go. But what they did catch was this thing. This time, this actually got caught. And let me tell you why. It wasn't because they thought it was something suspicious. This thing got stuck inside of the machine. So they were over there trying to like, ooh, what is this? They were over here trying to figure out what it is. Like, bro, it is literally a poster. It literally says Staples at the end of it. You can open it up and take a look. But it literally was just because the poster tube got stuck in the machine. So nothing after that. So that was actually one of the easier times I've ever had at TSA, was coming back from Dallas. But in New York, they will like, you gotta do the whole 9 yards, like, everything. I had just my card in my right wallet, my ID, because I literally just used it. And my dude is like, he's squeezing my leg, my thighs, and in my head I'm thinking, bro, for free? I was like, for free? You're just gonna like, just squeeze my leg like that? It's like, you gotta take me out to dinner first or something. What the fuck? Yo, when I came back in Dallas, they did not care. I went through the security, I did the thing, and like, that's it. We were good. We came through the airport and everything was fine. So when we finally were done with security, you know, we had to deal with something. So the previous night when we were checking in, I saw that there were no 3 seats together. And I'm like, there's no fucking way that we're gonna like, I don't like this. I would prefer to sit with the guys, you know? We had a good time. Here's kind of what ended up happening. We took whatever seats were available left. And we said, all right, we're gonna have to figure out something at the airport. So we get to the desk, and we asked the very kind lady, hi, look, we tried to check in, and we noticed there were no 3 seats that were together. Is there any way at all, that you can put us together? At first, she was like, sorry, I don't think there is. And then her coworker came and says, why don't you just put them there? A little more context. Eric, the same day, checked his ticket. This man had C agent, and I was like, what the hell's going on? On the way to the airport, all of a sudden, this man is his seat is in economy plus. For those of you who don't know, economy plus is that section between economy and first class. He's sitting in economy plus, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did you get that? So then I go up, and I was like, is there anything you could do? So they asked Eddy first. They're like, hey, Eddy, here's what we can do. You know, we're going to try and make something work. And then I went up next and did the same thing. They did it for me. And they put all 3 of us free upgrade on Economy Plus. Amazing legroom. Like, it was a really smooth flight coming back. We had a lot of legroom. We had a lot of space. We actually compared to when we were coming in from Newark on the plane. We couldn't put our fucking bags up in stowage for some reason because our thing had it was full. It wasn't that there was luggage, there was already something in there, I think something for the plane. So we didn't have anywhere to put our luggage, so we had to put them underneath the seat. That was the most uncomfortable plane ride in my life for me. And granted, yes, it is because I also pack a lot, because I want to make sure that I you know, I cross all my T's, dot my I's, but I gotta figure something out for the future, guys, just saying. But yes, we actually did have a place to put our luggage. Everything was very smooth sailing going out. But after she upgraded us, our seats, we decided we still haven't had dinner yet. Let's go get something really quick to eat. So me and Eddy and Eric go get Auntie Anne's. For those of you who don't know what Auntie Anne's is, it's a pretzel place. Very delicious pretzel. You know, I've had them for a really long time. And Eddy had them pretty much for the first time. Look at it, like, there he is. Look, see, that this is what I mean. He had it pretty much for the first time ever, and he was like, he was in love, bro. He was like, I've never had this before. This is good. Where do they have this? And I'm like, bro, this is so funny to me. In my head, I'm thinking, it's just Auntie Anne's. Like, but it was so funny to me. His reaction, the honey mustard he had, and the pretzel dogs he enjoyed. So good. He loved it. He's like, I want to know where this is. I want to have this for lunch. I want to have this for dinner. I want to know where this place is. And I'm like, they have it at, like, most malls. And he's like, what malls? Tell me right now, what malls? And I was like, oh, this is so funny. It was literally, it was so fun, because after we pretty much had a good weekend, we were also kind of discussing what we wanted to do for the future. You know, we had this moment of, like, just kind of chilling, like, relaxing. We made our flight on time. We got, like, almost first class seats, and it was very charming to see all of us kind of just chilling. Yeah, he discovered the spot. Not just a spot, the spot. And I'm telling you right now, in the future, we're gonna run into pretzel places, and he'll be like, nah, where's Auntie Anne's, bro? But yeah, that was really fun. On the way coming in, we were also discussing Apex plays, because for those of you guys that don't know, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but Apex has been coaching me. Yes, no, Eddy has been coaching me in Apex, and he's been kind of killing it with me. For those of you that don't remember, there is probably a clip of me playing Apex for all of 45 minutes and quitting the game last year while I was streaming because of how, like, terrible I was playing. No, Eddy is Apex. He is literally like Apex Predator style. Apex Predator is a level in rank level that's reserved for the top 750 players. And I'm telling you right now, if Eddy quit his day job, he will be fucking Apex Predator. But yeah, Eddy turned me into a beamer. And what was really cool, I was able to, like, really kind of translate a lot of those tactics into Fortnite. Me and Ray, like, you know, we're winning back-to-back games, and like, things are just, like, a lot smoother. Comms are more streamlined because of Apex. But yeah, it's been really fun. You'll see more Apex streams moving forward where I don't suck. Yeah, so on the way going to Newark, we sat down, we were just like, let's talk tactics. These are the cards. These are the survival cards. And you have to remember, you know, when you're in this situation, you're in a 2v3, that's winnable, but you're in the negative, you're in the disadvantage. And like everything I was taking in, because I want to get better. And we've had some really good games where we're just kind of feeling the flow, and it's been really good. The 2DS story. As you guys know, the eShop closed about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it pretty much renders most 3DSs, 2DSs with whatever hardware and downloads you already have on them. God bless the community for putting it together, but they finally put everything that was on the eShop and then some together on, like, I don't want to mention really too many names. I know they're not going to come after me, but I'm just saying they did kind of compile everything together in a place that's accessible for people. And it helps for people who miss a lot of stuff. So as a result, I didn't want to hack any of my old systems, because I want to keep them kind of like as they are, and so I want to get a system that I just just hack on its own, just jailbreak on its own. Here we are at Weebcon, and we're just kind of feeling the vibes and want to know what's around. We're in the exhibitor hall, we're trying to see what's going on, and I'm like, oh look, there's the voice actor for Miles Morales. He's just chilling right there. And then we're turning the corner, and then I see a 2DS XL, and I'm like, huh, I want to see that 2DS, because I just want to see how much it was. So I go up to the booth, and all of a sudden I see somebody I recognize running the booth. It's our friend Russel. He's the owner of the Rambooth or Ram store. and he, you know, he sells anime figures, plushes, and stuff like that. But, you know, he was the one that sought us out at New York Comic-Con. You know, he was the one that was like, I need you guys to kind of come together and help me out with this. Very cool person. And he is locally from Dallas, like the Dallas area. When I ran into him, he was pretty much just like telling me like straight up, he's like, yo, you guys are here! And I'm like, yeah, you're here! Because I thought, based on what he was saying, he was gonna go to Anime Boston. And apparently he was gonna go to Anime Boston. But he decided to stay closer to home this time. And I guess, you know, fate worked out really well because we ran into him there. We ran into his team. We got to meet them. We took pictures for him. He held our luggage on the very last day because we checked out from our hotel, which was not the same hotel, and we asked him to hold it for us. And he did. He kept it safe for us. And I was like, we have to take some good ass shots for him. He did us a big favor on that. And you know, we took some really cool pictures. But yes, and then he gave me a really good deal on the 2DS. And it's like pretty decent. Like the only thing that was missing from it was the pen, the stylus. And I already bought a new stylus to put in. Like, he threw in the AC adapter for free, a new AC adapter new in box for me, and he threw in a free game. Where is it? He threw in the Lego Movie 3DS for free. All that stuff, just for us. He threw in the 2DS XL for a really good price. He gave me the free AC adapter, and he gave me the free game. Russel's goated. That's the homie right there, and we can't wait to see him again. He said he was trying to go to CPAC, but he got waitlisted from CPAC, bro. From CPAC. This man went to Weebcon, and he can't even get into CPAC, bro. CPAC fucked up for that, bro. He said he got waitlisted. This the dude right here. Yeah, the CPAC fucked up, bro. This year, they got a lot. Look, I'm still looking forward to the show, but after what happened at Weebcon, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna come from CPAC this year, besides just being a chill time for us, you know? We will be going to Twitchcon later this year, after New York Comic Con, and it's gonna be kind of tight, but because of that, I'm gonna kind of like say that any cons that we're gonna travel for in the summer, we're not gonna do anymore. I don't think I want to travel. I want to save up money so we can go to TwitchCon, because I know that shit's gonna be hella expensive. But yeah, you know, Weebcon was such a really, really cool experience. I was so happy to just like, it was funny because me and Eddy were playing Apex last night, and I got a notification on my phone. Weebcon 2024 tickets now available for 1 day only. And I said, what? And they had an early bird special. So I went and checked it out, and the tickets were like $45 for the weekend. Eddy was like, he's like, no, $45, bro, go, get it right now. And I said, wait, what? And he's like, yes, get it right now. I'm gonna tell our third, bro, we gotta get these Weebcon tickets right now. And I was like, huh? He's like, yes, go, what are you waiting for? Go get it right now. And I said, okay. So I bought the tickets for Weebcon for next year. We're going next year. The hotel is, I'm working on it, but I have good news with that, in the future. We're, you know, just stay tuned. It is so good. Do you know how much we paid for CPAC tickets? $50 a person, bro, for passes to CPAC. Tell me how CPAC is now more expensive than Weebcon, which is in a whole different state, way bigger. They have access to a lot of voice actors and VTubers. You can't be serious, bro. They have all of the really big, like, brands. They got GamerSupps. They had Senpai Squad. They brought the cars. They had other Itasha cars come in, too. Just so much good stuff. They had Weeb Culture. U2's was there. Uwu Market was there. It was so amazing. Literally, everything about that convention was so good. I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed that convention. And we weren't even going hard. We were just chilling the entire time. Yet somehow, that con was literally the best con ever. Literally, we ran into Dan Green and Eric Stewart like 3 times throughout the entire weekend, just kind of walking past us the entire time. Like, they were just chilling in the hallways. Like, these are regular people. And here's the other thing. Yes, talk about the connections, guys. There was somebody who dropped out on Saturday, and they found a replacement on the day of. It was Saturday, and somebody dropped out, and they brought somebody in. Immediately, 100% not an issue. And do you know who they brought? They brought the directors for all the Persona games. They brought actual high-level people on last minute. That's crazy to me. Even, Najee Jeter, the Miles Morales voice actor, they announced him last minute. Literally, like, the week before the convention. They said, come here, let's go. Come to the convention. These guys literally had the best connections ever. There were people I could tell. It was the funny part. I compared the guest list at Anime Boston. This isn't a dig at Anime Boston. They gave us press passes. We just couldn't go because we were at Weebcon instead. There was Weebcon and then there was Anime Boston. And the guests that they got for Anime Boston were kind of mid. Like, I'm not gonna lie. They were, like, not as great, and I think it's because Weebcon literally took all of the voice actors. Everyone that you can imagine. Zach Aguilar, the voice of Tanjiro, was there. Bryce Pappenbrook was there. The voice actress from Makimo was there. The voice actress for Power was there. So they got Sailor Mercury, Chris Sabat, Sean Schemmel, Jason Marsden. I'm only listing a few of them. Like, they had so many voice actors. They had a lot of really cool cosplay guests too. Like, I remember Eddy and Eric were waiting online with me, and there were a lot of moments where we're just like, oh shit, she was this person in this anime, in this prolific anime? With your ticket, you actually got a free autograph from one of 3 people, and one of them is Kaiji Tang. You know, he voices Archer in the Fate anime. It's just really interesting to me. They're able to get so many really cool people. They got Robbie Damon, Max Middleman, like everyone under the sun that you can think of, they got. They got Jeremy Lay, who I got at Anime NYC, the voice of Lucy. They got her, and I was like, oh shit, that's her. Again. Yo, speaking of about the Miyazaki thing, Ray, here's the thing. They got, as an honorable guest, they got the chief production officer for My Neighbor Totoro and Kiki's Delivery Service. He is pretty much Miyazaki's right-hand man. Like, they got, again, let this sink in. Within the last 3 weeks, they had a bunch of really, really big stars, celebrities, and industry giants. It's not. I don't think it was an issue. Speaking of money, overall, they sold 17,000 tickets. And of that 17,000, 5,000 of them were just for Uwu Land and the VTubers. Now imagine the crisscross Venn diagram of that. There's so many people who were just there for VTubers who probably know all of the voice actors. They played it really, really, really smart by inviting 30 or 40 of the greatest indie VTubers, and then also inviting a lot of the really, really big voice actors. It's just really crazy to me. I think it's really funny to me that within, like, the last few weeks, they really put together something awesome. And I wasn't shitting on the con, but, like, a couple weeks before the con, me and Eddy and Eric were meeting, and we were like, alright guys, we gotta figure out what kind of events we want to do. And we're like, dude, they don't even have descriptions for a lot of these events. Nope. It's not even that. They were just hard at work, because even though they didn't have them, they put on some really great fucking shows. They put on a great experience. They had a really big panel space too. Like, there was just so much that went right with this convention. But also, I was able to meet Marie Marionette from Nichi Sanji Ien. I was nervous as fuck because, truth be told, I only know her for a couple things. Like, I don't know her super, super well, but I know her for, like, her Apex games. I know her for, like, a couple other things, that her music. And I felt kind of weird meeting her. And when I was talking, I was there talking like, hi, I love you so much, you're so cute, I love your Apex streams, blah, 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 blah. Like, I talking this, and I'm pretty sure she wanted to say something, but I was also on a time limit, and I felt like she was like, okay, well, do you want to take a picture now? So we ended up taking this really cute photo, and she was so cool. Like, her name is, for anyone who doesn't know, her name is Marionette. She's like doll energy from Niji Sanji Ien. She's really cool, so it was really cool to meet her, and they had us put on these headsets to talk to them, and it was just so cool. It was such a cool event. The lines for some of the indie VTubers on Saturday was crazy. I think I was online for like 3 hours. And the thing is, on the hour, they had to switch out the VTubers, so I did end up missing Vienna at first. And I was like, oh no, I just wanted to get Vienna's autograph, bro. And then we were still online, and I literally almost didn't even make it to the second round, and that was the big one. They had Numi, Yuzu, Rainho, RPR, and I was like, no, literally, it was 5 o'clock on the dot, and that's when I got to the front of the line. I got lucky because they allowed me and maybe a couple others behind me to go in and do it, and then right after us, they switched out to the next group, because they also had to go and do a panel. I literally made it by the skin of my teeth to that second group, and while I was online for the second group, I noticed that Vienna was kind of signing stuff on the side, and I I said, this is my one chance, I have to take the shot. So I walked up to her and I said, Vienna, I'm so sorry, I love your streams. I literally couldn't make it, I was still online. Could you please sign my poster? And she's like, yeah, no problem. And she signed it. And she's like, this is a really cool poster, thank you for your support. I'm like, thank you. And I got back online, I'm like, victory! It was so fun. But I also missed Chibidoki at first. But somehow, by some stroke of luck, I was in Ooh Land. I was shopping through the shirts and everything. And all of a sudden, I see this like, there's like a pink magical girl on her sweater, and she walks up to the giant inflatable of Chibidoki, and she's taking a picture of it. And I'm like, is that Chibidoki? Her? And I had to ask around. I was like, is that actually her? And the first thing I did as soon as I saw her, I said, I'm so sorry to bother you. I know you're just chilling today, but I missed your meet and greet yesterday because of the line, and I really just wanted, could you sign my poster? And she signed it. She was like, sorry, it was so chaotic. And I was like, thank you so much. Bro, weekend made. After that, I put the poster away for the weekend and I said, I'm done. I can enjoy the rest of this convention without worrying about anything. I got everything I came for. You know, I got a hoodie, I got some shirts of the VTubers, I got a Fifi U2s. But again, one of the greatest weekends. I didn't even talk about the stuff we did in Dallas. There's so much to talk about. One of the cool things we wanted to do is that we wanted to try out cool food. So the day we came in, we wanted to check out the hotel first, and it was really cool. It was really big. Not our hotel. Our hotel was like pretty, you know, you got what you paid for. Each person paid $75, and so that's $25 a night. So, like, if that tells you anything about the quality of the hotel, it was funny because it was funny because Eric, me, and Eddy and me were all joking. We're like, bro, if Ray were here to see this, he would have roasted the shit out of this room, bro. Like, it's not that it's bad. For $25 a night per person, it got the job done. We were able to sleep in it, but definitely was not a 5-star hotel. Yo, deadass, bro. There's some creepy ass fucking people there, bro. It's so crazy. It was so funny because I was like, bro, if Ray was here, he literally would have roasted the shit out of this fucking hotel, bro. Like, if it makes you feel better, there were 2 towels and they couldn't give us a third. And so Eddy and Eric had full-size towels and all I had was a rag. I used a rag from my shower, but it's fine. I did okay. Our shower was leaking. Like, it was literally like water was leaking out onto the floor. There was like no hot water at all. Like, or if there was, you had to turn the cold water on first and then turn the hot water on because the hot water does not work on its own. I mean, there was just a lot of things that were just like, we didn't bring any toiletries, by the way. So we went on a trip, and I gotta tell you guys about our entire trip in Dallas because that shit was crazy, okay? This is the first day, and I know I'm kind of jumping around, but there is actual... It is not even... The La Quinta was better, bro. The La Quinta was better, bro. But, like, okay. Here's what happened. We went to the convention center. We wanted to see what it was like. We were like, bro, this is beautiful. We took some really cool stories. We threw our stuff down at the Days Inn, and we got in a car. He said, all right, let's make our way to Reunion Tower. I'll show you guys these photos, too. We might as well, right? So this is what the hotel looked like. I'll turn down the volume. You guys can see.
Yeah, but it definitely would have been expensive. It probably would have been more.
Look how beautiful this is, guys! Look how awesome this looks!
Yeah, buddy.
This is where the con was. The con took place here. You can't make this shit up, dude. That's how beautiful it looked. And so then we took this photo. Well, this is our first stop. We went to Reunion Tower, which is down the block from the JFK Assassination Museum. And it's just really cool. Like, we all just were, like, chilling. It was really cool. And then we saw this, like, really cool castle, which apparently is a courthouse, like a really old courthouse, while we were walking in that area. And then, yeah, we were here. And you guys we were just taking some crisp-ass photos, guys. We had the timer and everything. This X, by the way, this X is where Kennedy was shot. This is literally the location, the exact location. And then over there, you see the other X, that's where he was shot, I think, the first time. Guys, this was funny to me. I had to take a photo because, like, we all know there's some conspiracy theories, but, like, look at this shit, bro! Look at this! Bro! They literally circled the word allegedly. They circled it. Bro, they knew. People know, bro. It's so funny to me. This was hilarious. I'm not laughing at the fact that he got shot. I'm laughing at the fact that people were so based that they circled the word allegedly. Yeah, that was kind of funny. So then, this is the memorial that's resurrected not too far from there. Some really cool shots. And we were vlogging, but unfortunately we did not have mics, but I did take some really cool iPhone footage, so we would love to take a look at that. But yeah, this is the that area. This is also Pegasus Plaza. There was like a really bad lynching that happened. There it is. It was really crazy. I mean, when you read what happened, it's like fucking crazy. You can look it up. It's the lynching of Alan Brooks. You guys can kind of like take a look at it. And this was at the AT&T park. AT&T has their own. They had their own campus, bro. AT&T had their own campus there. Like they have their HQ there. But somehow I didn't have good service in the convention center. Yet their campus is right here. Look at this photo of us, guys. Amazing, amazing. And then this guy had to photobomb, but it's fine. I could crop him out if I wanted to. I don't really care that much to do that. And then we saw some of these really cool cars. Like, these were on display at a hotel nearby. They were just chilling in the street. And then we saw this. It just looked pretty, so I took a picture of it. We saw this really cool art, like, underneath. This is a dog park, by the way. And they have this awesome art. This was in Deep Ellum. This was a really cool piece of art that I took from, like, far. And then there was an Insomnia cookies there. Eric and Eddy were just like, they wanted to try it. So I was like, bet, we're going to Insomnia. Let's go. This was our dinner, okay? So we went to Terry Black's. That was kind of the end point. We walked through all of Dallas, downtown Dallas, so we can end up in Terry Black's, which is fast food, but also, like, really good fast food, you know? It's cut by the pound. You know, you don't go to McDonald's and you order 1 pound of Big Mac, bro. You know that shit is different. When you go in and say, I would like 1 pound of brisket, please, instead of, you know, you go into your McDonald's and be like, I just need a number 1, bro. Like, it's so different. So this was the brisket, and this was the beef rib, and Eric had the sausage as well. And this was the chopped beef that Eddy had. Bro, best food I've had in my life. I'm exaggerating a bit because I've had some better, like, food, obviously. But, like, for Dallas, what I don't know if my expectations were just really low or what. But, like, look how good that looks. Except for the Big Red. The Big Red, that was a 0 out of 10. Bro, it tasted like I was drinking coolant. It tasted terrible. Eric thought they tasted like one of the Dominican sodas that he used to have, which is why he bought it, and it was just, nah. But it was just, look at this, bro. Delicious. Yo, deadass. Yo, we left the leftovers at the hotel, too. $75 per day, bro. We did. We left the leftovers in the hotel. And then we went to try beignets, because I've had them before in New Orleans when I went. And they're a staple in New Orleans. But Eric and Eddy hadn't tried them, and they're like a very much like southeast kind of dessert. So we go, I order 3 beignets for all 3 of us, and I go and I throw it in. And then I'm like, and I'm recording this video with my iPhone, and I'm like, hey guys! I'm holding the beignet in my hand, and I'm like, something feels off. Why is my hand starting to hurt? Bro, this shit was like straight out of the fryer, the oven, or whatever, and I'm holding it like it's fucking nothing. Like it's a fucking ice cube. Bro, I'm holding it like this, and I'm like, oh, this is hot. And I throw it back in the bag, and then I wait like 2 minutes, and I say, all right, guys, I think it's ready. And I do the same shit again. Pick that shit up, and I'm like, oh, it's still hot. Ah! And I throw it back in the bag. It's so funny. I was just like, oh, this is hot. And then so as a result, we just decided to go, like, we decided to kind of take it to go. And we went to Insomnia Cookies. I don't think I have pictures of us at Insomnia. No, I don't. After Insomnia, we went to an arcade, okay? It was a barcade. This is a little different barcade. Like, it's not like you pay entry or you pay, like, for drinks and you get to play everything unlimited. You actually had to pay per game. Not terrible, though. It's like $1. And since we were in town, like, for tourism and stuff like that, it was fine by me. We played a bunch of really cool games. We played the Terminator game, and Eddy got fucking cucked by the gun because he tried pressing the reload button, and it wasn't working, and then they tell him, like, midway into his game that all you had to do was shoot off the screen to reload, and he was so mad about it. He was like, ain't no way they tell me now that all I had to do was that. It was so funny. We played a couple of those games, and then we saw Space Invaders. Oh man, let me tell you guys about the Space Invaders. Holy shit. So it was like $4, whatever. No, $6. It was like $6 for play, but you got like 8 credit. So it was me and Eric. We decided to sit down and play. And we're playing, and eventually we run out of lives. And I said, oh, okay, well, I guess that's it. Well, that was fun. And then Eric's like, no, we go again. And he presses the start button. This man presses the start button like he was on fucking Family Feud. He was like, penis. He pressed that button so hard that, like, he was so sure of his answer, bro. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this. We went for another round. And I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, we lost our lives. And we're like, all right, cool. So, I guess we're done. He's like, no, we're not. Presses the start button again. And I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, okay, cool, we're just gonna keep playing, let's go. And then at the 4th time, I was like, all right, well, I think that's it. I think that's the end of our games. And he's like, no, we're gonna keep playing. Presses the start button again. I'm like, and then this is the moment when Eddy interjects and he's like, bro, you gotta make sure that every time he presses the start button, that they're not charging your card every single time that you press start, bro. I was so worried. I was busy checking my bank account in the middle of the game. Because I was like, no way, dude. No fucking way is Eric just pressing this button like it's nothing. After the 4th time, he was starting to get worried too. But nothing on his face said that he was worried. He pressed that shit again, bro. He pressed that shit again like it was his job. Yo, I really thought they were gonna put a $200 Space Invaders bill on my card. And he just kept going. And like after that, Eddy sits next to me and he presses the start button because Eric was like, all right, I'm done. And we're playing and we keep going. And I'm like, bro, when does this game end? It didn't. Because after a while, we're just like, okay, I think we're done. Let's just check later to make sure that they didn't charge me a shit ton, bro. And then I check later, they only charged me once. It just so happened to be a really long game. And Eric placed 3rd on the overall high scores. Literally 4,000 points away from taking 2nd. If he hadn't quit because he was worried about my bank account. But yes, he placed 3rd. Pretty much could have placed 2nd. And who knows, yeah, again, since we're going back next year, Eric will go back and claim his high score. He'll claim 1st place this time. Now that we know they don't charge your card 6 times or 7 times over. But that shit was hilarious, bro. After that, we called it. We said, all right, we're done here. And it was like close to it was like 11. And we were like, all right, guys, let's go to Buckies. And I said I was gonna front the bill for the Uber because I wanted to treat the guys there. You know, I've been to a Buckies before and I know that Buckies is banging. So I had to take them and I said, I don't care how much it is, I'm taking you guys to Buckies and you're not gonna say anything about it. It's like a 45-minute Uber ride from downtown Dallas. And I'll talk a little bit about the Ubers in just a second, but pretty much, like, you know, we ride over to Buckies. These guys are surprised. Like, they walk in and they're like, what the fuck is this? We pick up beaver nuggets, which are just like some really sweet, like, corn puffs. Apparently it was crack to them. We had the gummy bears, and apparently that was really good. That was all finished by the end of the weekend. It was so good. And I told them, guys, you have to try the brisket sandwich. Like, they make it fresh, and they do it for a reason. It's the only place you can get a freshly cut brisket sandwich that doesn't taste microwave, you know? So each one of us got one. I actually didn't end up eating mine because I was pretty much full the entire time. But Eddy had his the next day, even though we put it in the microwave, and that shit was still fresh. Same with Eric. He tried it and he was like, yo, this is bussin', bro. And then the next day, Eddy had mine. He took the 2nd one and he just enjoyed that shit. I'm telling you right now, good opportunity. I ended up picking up a couple Bucky items. I got like the little Bucky keychain. I got a couple shirts. I didn't want to bring back any like big Bucky items because going down south to like North Carolina or Florida, I can always stop by Bucky's again. So I'm not really caring, but just kind of show you guys what it was. This is Bucky. This is their mascot. And also, their souvenirs are really cheap. This guy was only $10, like a while back. I also have a bobblehead downstairs. He was only $10. He's literally, like, not expensive at all. You go to, like, any other place that sells plush toys, and you'll easily spend $30 on something like this, you know? Also, Bucky's had apparently amazing benefits. I think this is this video.
Alright, what's up, guys? So, we're half dead, half asleep. But look, guys, we're in
Look how big this shit is, bro.
We made it to Bucky's! what is the world's biggest what? I can't.
Look how big that shit is, bro.
Well, they're known for being like the world's biggest truck stop.
I just said it. See? Oh, you guys,
like,
sorry, you guys see the Iron Mouse
there are
chest thing.
like 10.
I was feeling, I like didn't want to go like that because I didn't know if people
like,
were
super
comfortable
big.
being on camera. Outside of that, we want to get some drinks. We want to get some water.
Drink. Hey, look, big red and big blue.
He didn't want to try the big red again. See,
like,
heard
never
that?
again.
He's like, I learned my lesson. Damn. Eddie would point this out, but like, I always gotta be mindful of where I'm pointing the camera because like, like he literally telling me the entire time we were there and vlogging, he was like, hold it like this, arm out, not like this.
Bye.
They had, look at this, bro. They had, I felt like I was at home.
Oh, I'm recording.
He just realized he was recording. But, like, this was just the merchandise section. Like, there was way more, and, like, you could see the plush that I had back there, like, here. And they also had, like, the ball version of plush. Eventually, I do want to get one. They had this car, and I was hugging the giant Buckies, which, by the way, these things are for sale. I don't know how much, but the 2-foot version of Buckies was $30. The 2-foot version, that's this big. It was $30. So I can only imagine this thing's maybe, like, 100, maybe 150. Like, it's nothing crazy. For that big of a thing, you can lay down on this thing, you know? It was so fun. Like, we got a bunch of stuff there, you know. We each bought 3 bottles of the big-ass water. We got some extra drinks and everything. Yeah, so we actually ended up, like, getting quite a few things, snacks and stuff like that. I think I bought a toothbrush for, like, $1 because I didn't have one. I didn't pack mine. I actually literally still have my carry-on bag. Yo, alright, so, like, here's what happened. So we went to Buckies originally outside of, like, experiencing Buckies so that we could get toiletries. Guess what place did not have toiletries? Buckies. Didn't have a single. They had toothbrush. No toothpaste. And none of us had toothpaste because we were all like, oh, we'll just buy when we get there. Yeah, we were like, fuck, bro. We literally have nothing. We thought, oh, maybe they have shampoo. They don't have shampoo, bro. I think we bought, the only thing we got there, the only thing that we bought was soap. Irish Spring, and I left it at the hotel. So for the next guest, you know. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. Bucky's is known for their bathrooms, their world-famous bathrooms. Guys, I mean, look, these are just toiletry stalls, but, like, apparently they have the best bathrooms, and literally, it says world-famous. Apparently, these are just the best bathrooms in the world. So, yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah, and these are just the urinals. Like, you know, it's kind of crazy. After that, the guys and I, we just decided, okay, let's just try to see if we can find a Target. It was fucking midnight, guys. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, nothing's open. Walmart's not open, Target's not open, Walgreens is closed. I'm like, fuck, how did I fuck up this badly, bro? We couldn't find a single store that was open. And somehow I found a CVS that was open 24 hours. And I said, God bless, this is CVS. And it was only like a mile away. So we took an Uber to the CVS. And we got everything we needed. And we got all of the travel essentials. You know, I got my shampoo, my conditioner, and I did use them. I got my cleanser, my facial cleanser, and everything. We are all good for the next trip that we decide to take, which I'll use this at CPAC. This will be my bag just for that. We got everything we needed. I think I got an extra drink or something there. And then we left. We took another Uber, and we went all the way back to the hotel. We were so tired. We said, all right, tomorrow's a big day. Gotta like, just kind of chill and get in the mind for the next day. You know, we were like, I was charging all my devices, making sure everything was working. We were getting in game mode, and it was good. It was a good first day. And you know, when you start with that on your first day, like, nothing over the next 3 days could fuck your day up, bro. And it was just, like, there was just so much good stuff. And then, so after that, the next night, you know, we went to Uwu Land, we met some of the VTubers, and then we went to Raising Caines for dinner. Okay, here's my thing, guys. There's a Raising Caines that's opening in Times Square, so it's not really all that special anymore. But here's the thing. I had to try it because they had one. So the thing about Raising Caines is that everyone says the same thing. Their sauce is apparently, like, the best thing ever. It's alright. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's alright. But, like, here's the thing, though. If I have to dip my entire piece of chicken in the sauce, do I like the chicken or do I like the sauce? And Jordan the Stallion on TikTok, he would tell you the same exact... He was actually the person who said this. And I 100% agree because I tried it. If I have to dip the entire thing in sauce, I don't think I like the chicken anymore. I like the sauce. And I agree. I think the sauce was the best part of it. But that doesn't say much because it was alright. The Texas toast was also really good. Eddy thought it was a pretty mid. you know? And Eric thought the same thing. And then after that, we said, we're gonna go to, I'm gonna lower the volume on this because this shit's gonna be loud. We went to the after party right after. So we dropped all our camera stuff at the hotel and then we went straight to the after party. Might be loud. I apologize in advance. But this is the after party, the day one after party. Just the fact that, first off, that there's this many people, like, guys, come on. Where do you ever see that many people? This is the last song they played. There was a sicko mode. This is at the end of the party and they still had that many people there. And they gave us free light sticks too. Bro, come on. What after party? Which con after party that we've ever been to does this shit, bro? Come on! And there's a giant Chibidoki inflatable. Yo, this was day one, bro. This was not the second one. This was the first one. This was day one. Day two was crazier. To the point where, because of how crazy it was, and I was already tired from day one, I partied too hard. And Eddy too, like, we just left. And then here's the after party for second day. This was Numi, so she did perform live on stage. She did so good. Like, this was like her first time live performing, and she like killed it, bro. She had such a cool stage presence. And they played her song while they were busy, like, you know, remixing it on the DJ stage. So it was really cool. And look, I caught Eddy slipping. I caught Eddy slipping while he was dancing. Look at him. He is dancing like crazy, I'm telling you. And then after that, we left. We decided to leave after that because I just couldn't, like, there was no point in staying if I'm already exhausted, you know? But admittedly, I probably should have just, like, stayed. I probably should have rallied. Like, I know we were tired, but after everything that we did, I was just like, bro, literally should have just done it. Because that was fun. We got invited to dope-ass after parties afters, which apparently was really crowded. It was, like, it was something to behold. Honestly, like, nothing can beat that weekend. I don't think any con could ever beat that weekend. Not New York Comic Con, not Anime NYC. None. And it says a lot because I used to hold Anime NYC in really high regard. They have the money because they're corporate. This is a, like, I want to say it's a locally run con because it kind of is. The way it is that it's a group. It's literally a group of people who like anime. It's a local organization who likes anime who put this con together. And you had Crunchyroll and all those people working to put Anime NYC together. And they struggle so hard to release tickets and everything. I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying. We had 17,000 people. I know that there were 50,000 at Anime NYC or whatever the fuck it is. But like, I mean, you can't get that kind of coverage at, you know, at Weebcon. I'm giving it a lot of credit. And I know there is some shit that did go wrong. I know there are things that at Weebcon could have done better. I 100% agree. But I think the things they did do good, they didn't just do good. They killed it. They murdered it. They threw it out of the park. And yeah, you know, as fun as anime is, it's too corporate. I mean, you can't really, like, fight it. It's just, it feels too corporate. They have all the sponsors and everything, and they have lots of money coming into it. Yeah, it was 1000% more community focused. They had a pretty dope, like, amount of artists that came. You know, they didn't really focus on, like, things that are, like, you can't really find this anywhere. They were selling, like, Funko Pops and, like, you know, they had things that, like, you would find at any typical, like, anime figure reselling booth. You know, so nothing, like, super crazy, which is fine because, like, either way, I'm not gonna bring any of it home. They definitely wanted to focus more on, like, what can each vendor bring to the table, not just 10 different booths selling the same exact thing. There are just so many things that went right with the way they set it up. You know, you go to Anime NYC or New York Comic Con and it's like, you have the t-shirt, the tower of t-shirts, every single place. Like, you have one there, one there, one there, one there. You know, there's like 4 or 5 different tower of t-shirts. Here, not a single one. If you saw towers, they didn't have like anime gear in them. It was all artists. Which is always fun to see. When you see the artists that have the giant towers, you know that that's gonna be a good booth because they have a lot of really good art. V1 Tech was there as well, and they're always really cool to work with. You guys saw the Demon Slayer thing that I have hung up here. But they also had like limited edition V1 Tech versions of like the VTuber art from Uwu Market, so that was also really fucking fire. I mean, they just had some really cool shit. I can't even like put my shit into words because it was so good. It was so well done. 10 out of 10 con. It makes me put Anime NYC and Comic Con at like a 6. Like, it's just crazy. You know, I'm excited for next year. I'm excited for the rest of the cons this year. I'm still excited for CPAC. Like, you know, it's still a fun weekend to just kind of chill, hang out, take pictures for the page and everything, you know, gain traction. We just recently hit 300 followers on LCAP, which is really fucking cool. That doesn't happen every day, so I can't be upset. And we're just gonna grow more over time. You know, we made 300 in about a year and a half. 2-3 years ago, and I wrote this on a story post. I literally started LCAP in the beginning just as like a place to put my portfolio. And then if somebody would look at my stuff and they want to book time with me or something, that'd be really cool. But not once in my life did I ever think that this was gonna take off the way it did. Even though I'm not big, but like I'm sure the people who are in the game who have 5,000-10,000 followers, you know, they've been in the game for a really long time. And for 2 years of like constant company work, not even 2 years, like a year and a half, like 300 followers is crazy to me. We have a lot of work to do, so CPAC is coming up soon, and then the summer we might do maybe a local con or something like that. We'll do more like vendor events maybe, but nothing that we're flying out to because we're gonna save for Twitchcon. We go to Twitchcon and that shit's gonna be fucking lit. We're gonna go to New York Comic-Con again and always bring the A game, and Anime NYC, same thing. I know a couple of us are gonna skip New York Comic-Con in order to prepare for Twitchcon the following week, and then Anime NYC 3 or 4 weeks after that. So we got a lot of stuff to do and I'm excited. But we did get press badges for CPAC, so technically something is in fact working, and we're doing good. So we got press passes for Anime NYC, and we did get press passes for CPAC, so something is indeed working. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned for more stuff coming your way. Like, yeah, I mean, like, honestly, can't be upset. Can't be upset at anything. Everything's working out the way that it should be. I think that's pretty much it for the Weebcon stories. I think I talked about everything that we did at Weebcon. I don't think we've done anything much besides move since then, because Weebcon was like the first big event that I did since the anime. I didn't do anything since, so yeah, and we just kind of put the room together. I'm not ending stream. We're gonna watch some videos, but other than that, I mean, hopefully photos will be done this week. I'll be able to do kind of a showcase of them later this week. You guys can kind of take a look at the really cool photos we took. But yes, we have some really cool posts coming up as well. Oh, by the way, I think Eddy and Eric are both still in chat. This is the Jack in the Box hoodie I was telling you guys about. So fun fact, we saw a Jack in the Box right across the street I didn't even talk about In-N-Out. Oh my god. Okay. So, across the street from In-N-Out, there was a Jack in the Box, and I was telling the guys about the time that I got sponsored by Jack in the Box off a stream, and they sent me this hoodie, and this is a really cool hoodie, and the thing is, there's no Jack in the Box in this area, so which is why they just sent me the hoodie, but I mean, it's really comfy. It's one of my favorite things to wear when I stream. Very simple. It's literally just the this is embroidered. It's not printed. This is an embroidered logo. It's very simple, and I wear it, and I'm very comfy, you know? Cheers. So Jack in the Box, we're going to try that next time. We're also going to try Tex-Mex next time, because we didn't get a chance to try that, but we have some recommendations that I know Eric wrote down. Aside from that, we also did eat at In-N-Out. I've had it before when I went to San Francisco, and I had a double-double. I didn't have an animal style, but this time I did have an animal style, and it was just very interesting to me. Like, the beef was alright. The burger was alright. I still prefer Shake Shack or Five Guys compared to In-N-Out. 1000%. I will die on that hill. And I know a lot of Californians who would sue me or crucify me for having that opinion. But let me tell you something, okay? If you've ever had those fries, bro, they taste... Look, again, let me just keep it real with you. It tastes like cardboard. Like, there was texture to them. Look, fries are not supposed to have that much of a boxy texture to them. You bite down and you're like, there's a crunch. Not a crunch. There's like a bite to it. A crunch is different from a bite. There's a bite to your fry. If there's a bite to your fry, that shit bites back. There's a problem. You have an issue on your hands, okay? But yeah, I got the double animal style. The burger was alright. Like, it fed me. It did alright. It was not bad. But the thing that really bothered me was the fries. But you know what was weird? Me and Eric were both eating, and Eddy were all eating the fries, and we're like, just nothing right about these fries. Like, we're just dogging them shits, and we're just like, there's something wrong with these fries. We just did not give a fuck, bro. We were like, we paid for this, we might as well. In-N-Out, pretty mid. We did have Whataburger though. Whataburger is a spot. According to one of our Uber drivers, Whataburger is the spot. You go there at, like, cause they're open 24 hours. You go there when you're high or drunk and you order something from there because that's the spot. apparently. So we went, and we arrived on the first day that we decided to have Whataburger, because the con opened at 12, so we were like, let's go get breakfast at like 11, close to 11, so that we can have like an hour to kind of fuck around in the convention center. So we go, and we go to Whataburger, and we're like, guys, I want the honey butter biscuit, chicken biscuit, and hash brown sticks. We got to the counter at 11:01, and they were like, sorry, we just stopped serving breakfast. It was ridiculous because it literally was a minute. Y'all really can't make fucking one more breakfast meal? It's literally still 11 o'clock only. Barely. But they could not. And then what was funny is that some guy came in and canceled his order after they already made it. And guess what he had? Honey chicken biscuit. Honey butter chicken biscuit. He had it. They literally just put that shit away. I'm like, bro, you have one ready right there, bro. Just sell it to me. I want to try it. I'm from New York. I don't try this stuff. So the next day for breakfast, me and Eric decide to and go early. Eddy decided to stay in for a bit. We get to Whataburger around 9, and I'm like, they can't say that shit this time. We're here to hold 2 hours early. They can't do this shit this time. So we go and we eat the honey butter chicken biscuit this time. That was bussin', bro. It tasted amazing. So good. So good. Highly recommend it. It is definitely the best thing they have on their menu. The other chicken sandwich I had was alright, but that is the best thing they had. Tastes great. Lots of really good flavor to it. Honey butter is actually really good. I would never eat the entire thing raw, but it is really good. Highly recommend to try it. So a little pro tip for anyone going to the Texas area, try Whataburger. You can wait for Raising Caines, don't try Raising Caines. In-N-Out, if you're never gonna go to the West Coast anytime soon, try it once and get it out of your system. That's pretty much that. I think we're good. We skipped breakfast on the last day because we had to go straight to the con, we had to check out. I think that's pretty much it. I think I told every story that I had. That was a good 2 hours of story. I don't have any other stories related to the move other than the move happened and we're still working on it and there's still things happening, but slowly but surely. I haven't gotten into collecting One Piece yet, but I do have a couple cards here that I got from one of the movie starter packs, and that's Uta right there. Her voice actress is a VTuber, Amelie Monarch, so highly recommend, checking that out, and I want to check it out at some point. Check out the One Piece movie, but obviously I would like to watch all of One Piece. And so I have them like this because eventually, and since I have 2 copies, if I ever meet her at a con, because she's also a voice actress outside of her being a VTuber. She's been on a lot of really good stuff. She's also Lily in Pokemon Evolutions. But yeah, Amelie is great. She plays a lot of really cool characters. I want to check out whenever she goes to cons pretty often. I would love to meet her, honestly. And I know I got one of her prints recently, too. Along with the voice actor for Sino. His name is Alejandro Saab, but he's the voice actor for Sino from Genshin. But he's also a really cool VTuber, and he's friends with Amelie and friends with all of the other VTubers. So, all really cool people. And so, it's really funny to find out that some of the VTubers ended up being, huge prolific voice actors outside of their VTubing thing. If you ever have time, definitely check out their work. This is I'll show you guys that's her VTuber model, and she's playing with Nicewig right now too, which is actually really cool. So if you guys are ever interested, her name is Lee and Lai, so she makes really funny shorts. So if you ever have time, definitely check her out. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that end. I think I've told all of the stories that I've had since I left. So just kind of to recap things that are happening. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a Lego building stream. I'll have the hand cam ready so we can kind of do that right here. And then we'll do a Gundam stream maybe this week where I build one of the Gundams. Probably something really simple, and then we'll get into games after. Because, I bought a bunch of sets. I bought a bunch of small ones, medium ones, and a big one. And I want to kind of build up to the big one because, where is it? This Pikachu that you see right here, that's the only Gundam type thing that I built. It was really simple, but definitely took me 30 minutes, 45 minutes to build. So, I am scared. I am scared to see what is gonna happen when I lay out all the Gundams here. And I gotta, there's still a lot of things that have to happen. PlayStation stream's coming out very soon because right now I'm kind of finishing up my own personal playthrough, Jak 2. And then I did collect the entire Resident Evil collection pretty much over the last, let me see if I can pull them out. I pretty much collected the entire Resident Evil, collection at this point. I have this is the entire collection. And 8 also is right up here. Yeah, 8's right here. It's Sonic Unleashed, pretty much. I have the entire collection. The only thing I'm missing is Code Veronica, which is a PSN title. So I'll just buy it. It's like 15 bucks. Nothing too crazy. You know, I do want to play those. So we'll definitely play that at all the Resident Evil games at some point. I think that's kind of the next thing I want to get into because, you know, with all the hype with Resident Evil 4, I do want to play it. I know I did want to play the Dead Space games first before I got into the remake. And I know Eric and I want to do co-op on that. So those are also games I do want to play. And the PS3 is back there. So I do want to play them. It's just I don't know what to do. So, things are coming this year. And whether or not I play them on stream, I'll be talking about them. And yeah, and Eddie's gonna help me out with a lot of the shorts. Because that was kind of the big thing of, like, why I really wanted to have more time between my streams. Is that when I was done with the stream, I had to start working on shorts. And I was, like, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 streams behind already. Like, I didn't want to spread myself too thin. So, I had to find another way to make things, like, more stable. We are almost at affiliate. We're literally 14 followers away from affiliate. And once we're there, we can start monetizing, we can start subscriptions, you guys can start giving me bits so that we can play funny sounds during stream and things like that. The rest of the year, we're going to be doing a lot more content, especially leading up to Twitchcon, leading up to Anime NYC, like, we're going to have a lot of stuff for you guys, and maybe we'll have some cool editing streams, we'll have some photo editing streams or something like that, so you guys can kind of see my process. We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline, and I'm excited to kind of see where we go. Enough of the ranting. I think that's pretty much everything I've covered. So let's just put on a video. I love having 2 monitors, guys. This is the way.
You trying to get rid of anything quick?
This would be like if I had a game store. This is what I would want. You know, I ain't got that kind of collection.
I need some.
Oh, they sell manuals, bro. I'm missing so many manuals for some of my games. That would be like if I ever see that would be really cool. 30. Bro, I'm telling you, if I went up there and I told him, yo, can I have it for $230? He'll be like, get the fuck out of my face, bro. He owns his own store now, by the way, so that's really, really cool. Oh, love it. Love it. When I had to do that for the Demon Slayer piece, it was so fun. I would love to have a piece like this and just put it up on the wall, you know? I love seeing the inner workings of these kinds of things, you know?
Michael, we're here. Okay. You got to
comics.
Quite a bit of that. I just don't do comic. That's the issue. But this, I feel comfortable at 1,000, 1,100. Oh, we got it. We got it. We did it. She's like, yeah. That was a good pickup, man. That was good. Just 2 of those powers.
Never gonna happen. I mean, you never know. Maybe one day I'll walk up to Russell's booth and be like, yo, Russell, how much for the booth? I'll take the booth.
These are all.
Oh, such a good game. And it's still new in box. $300. I would do 5,000. Is that weird? Maybe. Well, if I had his money, is what I'm saying. $1,000 for Mega Man?
We're hungry.
They're gonna... Okay, I thought he was actually gonna be like, nah, I'm buying it right now, let's go. Now this guy, fun fact.
How do you feel about my
Oh, okay, hold on. Retro Rick started out with like 1,000 subscribers. I was following him when he had like 1,000 subscribers. And fun fact, I ran into him because of Seth Fowler, who is a sneaker freak, and as you guys know, I am partially a sneaker freak still. You know, I used to watch Seth Fowler's video all the time, and he started his own series where he's like, I want to build a $10,000 game collection using only 10 bucks, but I want to get like everything, you know, like all the best titles, and he did it. And then Seth Fowler said, here's 20 bucks, I want to make a $20 sneaker collection and end with a pair of Nike Air Mags. And then Rick came back and did it again. And because Seth and like a bunch of other people started like shouting out Retro Rick and this challenge he was doing, like Retro Rick was going to Goodwills and Salvation Army and thrift shops, and he was buying like DVDs and records and comics and action figures and selling them for like $10, $20, $30 and adding that money up and just continuing to flip that amount until he eventually was like, cool guys, look, I got a brand new copy of Legend of Zelda for N64, you know? So lots of people were really interested because he was actually showing all his process, or things are a little weird with Seth's videos, and I love Seth, but there was things that were definitely weird, like the way he got at the end, I think he got like a pair of Off-White Chicago's or something like that. He kind of asked his friend who had one. He's like, I'll give you $6,000 in the entire collection for this. And his friend, who I met, actually took the price and did it because, again, they're friends, so, you know. But this guy, Retro Rick, doesn't do that kind of thing. He's just like, I'm gonna go to my Goodwill. I'm gonna go this. And I see something for $10, then I'll flip it for 15. There's like real, you know, real value to this sort of thing. It's very clear people enjoy his videos. He went from 1,500 before Seth Fowler came in and started talking about him to over 200,000 subscribers. And now he has his own game store, and, you know, good for him. Honestly. We got a few videos of the button. I don't know if we'll watch them all. This one's actually new. This one just came out, so I want to take a look at what this would look like.
Welcome to the button, speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If 2 people can last on a date for 10 minutes, they win an all expenses paid second date.
Doodle Bob? You ever watch SpongeBob?
Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah,
god,
Doodle
no
Bob.
way.
Wait, show me.
That's pretty good. No, yeah. How old are you?
Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way.
I'm 18.
You're 18?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Is it?
Yep, that's...
It's kind of,
First off, Doodle Bob, bro? Look, I love Doodle Bob, but why there? Why there? Yikes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Fuad. How about you? What are you up to?
I'm a mechanical and industrial engineer.
Ooh, let's go.
Super fun.
Okay, I like to ski. It's one of my favorite things. I like to go skiing. I can travel a lot.
Oh,
You
no.
look very tall, and if you were to push my wheelchair, it would be very uncomfortable for you.
Oh, really? Okay, I go on for
It
it.
reminds me of your eyebrows.
Okay, actually, I've gotten a lot of compliments on my eyebrows.
I mean, everybody's opinion is different. Do you have any pets?
I do.
Someone, she's gonna press the button. She's gonna press it. She looks so uncomfortable with his answers, bro.
I'm
It was
sorry.
nice meeting you.
My cat has AIDS.
It has AIDS?
Yeah, I can't see somebody who has cats because my cat has AIDS.
Okay.
I can't.
What?
Shake your hand.
Hold up. What? What? I'm not laughing. Like, that's it, like at the situation, but like, holy shit, bro. What? Yo. Yo. She literally went, she presses the button. He asked her about the mustache, and he goes, my cat has AIDS. No, bro. What? That's hilarious. Not the fact that the cat has AIDS, but like just the way the delivery and the way that I couldn't tell how serious she was at first. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Ray, you just missed the cat that has AIDS. Hold on.
I'm
It was
sorry.
nice meeting you.
My cat has AIDS.
It has AIDS?
Yeah, I can't.
Hey, very good. What do you like to do?
I paint. I rehab animals. I pop wheelies.
Pop wheelies on the
She
on the
pops
thing?
wheelies?
Yeah,
What?
do a wheelie.
I'm impressed.
Oh shit, she really can. Yo, that's
That's
dope.
how you can maneuver on that anyway.
I
thought you
can't
were
tell.
just
She
like,
seems
please.
super sarcastic when she talks.
I run all the time.
Let me guess, she's gonna press the button because he's super active.
The running and hiking, I do that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
okay.
the special attachments for the chair.
Yeah, she is in a wheelchair.
All right.
Oh.
You deserve to have somebody that you can be active with.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Told you.
Well, somebody was murdered at my house, and the doors do open a lot.
Oh, wait, bro, what? Yo, wait, hold on, wait, what the fuck? Yo, this girl. No, wait, okay, we need to talk about this. Yeah, I could do wheelies. Someone was murdered at my house, and my doors open. Yeah. Yo, bro, she had she had an answer for everything. I don't know how much of it is true. Clearly she could do wheelies. I don't know about the cat having AIDS, that's weird, but okay. And then someone was murdered at my house. Bro, stop. She's a side villain or something like that.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Me too.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I just wasn't really feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it either.
Do you believe in ghosts?
What is that his, hold on, wait. What's good with this guy? Why is that his response? Do you believe in ghosts? Oh, you don't? Oh, what's with the hesitation? Done.
No. What's your longest relationship
It's not that. Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You didn't like Dylan?
He apparently has been asking everyone about the ghosts. and
Yeah,
that's how he
see?
He just keeps bringing up the ghosts. 3 ghosts in a row. I'm like, damn double jointed.
Where?
Let me guess, she's gonna do this thing? I freaking knew it, bro! I've never seen this video, and I knew she was gonna do it. Every single person who says that they're double jointed, they have the same personality trait, where they do this shit!
How important are pets?
Ooh, that's a great question. Are you a pet person?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you?
Yes. What type of
Okay.
pets?
I have a cat who is
Okay.
my son. Like, I got him when I was 15, and
Okay.
I'm 22 now, so yeah.
I'm also 22. so-
Oh, solid. My cat, Luca, love him. I'm also gonna name my son or daughter Luca.
Interesting. You already planned it out.
I planned it out because that cat is amazing. I also have.
Oh, okay, they're hitting it up.
Lighting, but she's just like really.
It's the lighting.
No, it's not.
I am gonna light up red one more time. If you want to go on a second date, don't press me.
Button? Oh. I'm kidding.
I'm off. I'm off.
I'm on energy right now.
Let's go!
We did it!
Rainbow! Let's go! Someone actually
I
worked.
want to go. Second date.
It actually worked.
I was thinking.
Let's go.
skydiving.
Can I like press it?
You can't. It's not red
Okay.
yet. I'm not doing it for you.
Welcome to The Button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If 2 people can last on a date for 10 minutes,
God,
they win an
I'm still
all-expenses
thinking
paid
about
second
wheelchair
date.
girl.
This
Wheelchair
video's made in
girl.
partnership.
Yeah.
my vibe.
Kind of like urban. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you dance?
I don't. Do you dance, Andrew?
I do. Yeah.
He's gonna show a dance move.
Yes, he is.
Oh, you did the little slide. Oh!
Oh,
There you go.
Oh my lord.
that's how I was breaking it down on the dance floor. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's over.
Sorry, you're really cool.
Just say you weren't
I feel
feeling it
like
and
a
move
friend.
on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Like
almost
I could
my
hang with you all day.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we were vibing for sure. And
Yeah,
so,
it was a
for sure.
vibe.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tony.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Likewise.
Why he shake his hand like it was an interview?
Hi, I'm Andrew.
I'm Trey. Nice to meet you.
Trey, nice to meet you, Trey. That is a really cool shirt.
Thank you. Can I like press it?
You can't. It's not red
Oh,
yet.
okay.
I'm not doing it for you.
Not to say this being rude, but a little color, like.
Like I'm too white for you.
A little like chocolate, you know what I mean? Like, something a little tan.
Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. It's not red yet, bruh.
To have somebody that's
Will you ask Trey if he's a virgin?
Ooh.
Trey.
Don't ask me that.
I'm a virgin in my ass.
Wait.
Yo, this is why this video's demonetized, bruh. It's
Oh,
this
okay.
kind of
Okay,
question.
okay, hold on. Let's just keep real.
Tell me about your worst first date you've ever had.
So I never had a first date before.
Oh my god. So this is the first time you've ever like gone on like a date kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
Ew.
Oh, wait, hold up. What the fuck? Yo, rest in peace to the button, bro. Oh my god. Oh no. Yo. Yo. These motherfuckers. Yeah. The button can't even talk no more, bro.
Gary, what's your name?
Gary, I'm Curtis.
Hi, Curtis. Love your nails.
Thank you. Love your nails.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's cute.
Whoa!
Sorry.
They just met, bro. Whoa! He just said, "Hi, my name is Gary." Boom!
Give me a sexy.
Wait,
daddy.
what? Hold up, what? Bro! What
You're gonna pair me
the
up?
fuck?
Give me-
What was that? He's like, what the fuck? That's who you're gonna pair me with him. What do you mean, bro? It's blind dating.
How important is sex in a relationship?
I wouldn't say it's like the most important thing, but like we all have, yeah.
I'm
Cool.
sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice.
My butthole is quivering.
What? No. What?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, they brought him back. Wait, they brought him back. I think they realized he was too picky, so they brought him back. What?
Go out for a few times.
Yo, dead ass, bro. He came in with a new ass fit too.
Into something.
Echo character in Smash.
Let it happen.
Okay, you two look cute together. I'm gonna go red again. If you're not vibing, hit me.
Don't do
I'm gonna call that a match. Congratulations, you two are going on a second date. This video is made in partnership with Lilo. Lilo has a new product called the Tor 3. It's an app-connected, vibrating couples ring that transmits vibrations to both partners for enhanced
And this is
sensation.
why.
Use the app to control the device, customize your pleasure, and achieve more intense mutual
This is
satisfaction.
why.
Buy the Tor 3.
Teach me how to say the button in sign language.
Oh, it's this guy.
Red.
Yeah, it's a
Either
total
player
drama guy.
and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
Alright, this is the
Two
last
people
episode
can
we're
last
watching.
on a date.
Kyle, what's your name?
Imani.
Imani, nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, a little bit exciting. Your best friend, how would you describe you?
Oh, it's this guy again.
Very
Fun.
curious.
I
Anything
wonder
at all, just
what
anything.
happened here.
Kids.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
We're
well,
young.
I know, but like in general, I
So
just want to know
they
about
definitely
you.
put him in the second group or whatever.
Why'd you reject me then?
We're young. I'm not feeling kids right now.
Of course not.
Dylan.
Nice
to meet you.
Yeah, there's Danny Phantom over here. Tonal Drama Island, dude.
Thank you. I'm a little nervous, but
A fun fact about Imani, she knows sign language.
nice. Teach me how to say the button in sign language.
He didn't ask if she's a ghost, bro.
T-O-N. Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you reject me?
I think you're really nervous right now.
Yeah, I am. I am
You gotta
nervous.
loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, Dylan, shake it up.
Yeah, like, it's okay. It's okay. We're all.
He's
we're all
going
here.
ghost,
We're all
guys.
here
He's
together,
going ghost.
so. I'm Imani.
Nico, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Like myself.
His personality
my
is kind of
goals.
cool, though.
I don't pay attention to my phone a lot.
Why'd you reject me?
I don't believe in signs, like the whole astrology signs and everything. I'm Nico.
I'm Brittany.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So why shouldn't somebody date you?
If you want to do like all that alcohol and
Yeah.
smoking all that, don't date me. Go ahead and hit that button.
Press the
So
button
you
right
don't
now.
like you don't like to party a lot?
I knew it. He seems like the type to like
Nico, nice to meet you.
jungle juice.
What do
and
you like to
everything,
do
you
for
know?
fun?
Fun facts about Kayla. She's done all her own tattoos.
How do you do ones on your back? How do you do one on your own like skin on here? Like I would.
You're good.
I would feel
Why'd you
weird.
press the button on me?
I mean, she probably knows, but like, how do you do that?
What are your tattoos of?
This is a mace, Keith Haring.
I love Keith Haring.
Fun fact about Kayla. Kayla is questioning her sexuality.
Respect. I mean, I think sexuality is very fluid, but I think if you're like, oh, maybe I'm not straight, I think you're probably not straight. I think straight people don't really think like that. Well, what school do you go to?
Fun fact. I actually just dropped out.
Mhm.
It's not really the path that like leads me to where I want to go.
Where do you want that?
I respect it.
I definitely want to work in a tattoo shop.
That's awesome.
That's
so you draw?
actually, yeah.
Even though it's scary to like follow like your passion, especially like being a creative, I think it's like what you gotta do.
Man,
Like, if that's
I
gonna
like
happen,
these two
That's
together.
how I feel. Like
I want it to work
what do you
out
like
for
to
them.
do?
I like to go to record stores.
I collect records. I collect vinyl records.
That's like one of my things I'm most proud of. I have like a couple $1,000s worth of records.
Oh my god! So
It's
we're
bad.
gonna
Girl,
go
same.
like record
Okay,
shop-
Easy
like
Street. Do you know where Easy Street
no,
is?
I haven't gone record shopping up here in Seattle at all.
Okay.
I love their vibe.
Again, if no one presses it,
Please,
we're gonna send
please.
it to
I'm actually this time I wanted to
I'm not
work
gonna
out.
press it either.
Wow, go us!
Yay!
What if I was like, oh, go
Let's
us?
go! Let's go!
I would have been evil.
Oh, there's the wheelchair girl. There's the wheelchair girl.
Easy Street Records. And we found out we both collect vinyl records. Yeah, and I was like, damn, that's like the one thing I
Let's go, bro. That's
No, we're
that's
rooting for you
awesome.
guys.
Let's go, bro. That was cool. That was actually cool. I'm happy for them. actually. I didn't even know I'm not subscribed to the cut. Haha. So, thank you guys for joining me today. I had a really good time. It was good to catch up. And it was good to kind of like tell stories and vibe today. It was just a really good welcome back stream. Because we didn't do singing, and all our songs are like technically copyright free, I will keep the VOD up and we can kind of do something. But yes, great stories, awesome stuff coming soon. Hopefully either tomorrow, the day after. I mean, there's a lot of really cool content coming your way and I really am excited for it. My name is Royal Dude Lorenzo. Ugh, I said Royal Dude Lorenzo. Ooh, I'm going backwards in time, guys. My name is Royal Lorenzo, everyone. You've been watching this stream. You're not watching the Disney Channel. You're watching Royal Lorenzo. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy everything. We see you guys soon. Bye. Bye-bye.